Shri Parashakti Vidyala CBSE Class 8th Subject English.
Good morning, students. Hope you all well. Today we are going to study the first chapter of the grammar textbook, that is the parts of speech. All of you take your English grammar text for the class. Let us go to the class. Students, I hope you that all of you take your English grammar text for the class. You have to take the page number 3, parts of speech. And before entering to the chapter, I wanted to tell you something about this chapter. That is, you can see in the picture, I already underlined the important points of this chapter. And there is lot of exercises in this chapter that I given as a homework. You have to do yourself. After that, you convert your answer to your answer key. That is, you can get the answer key in the last page number. That is, you take the last pages of the textbook, that is page number 153. There you can get the exercise answers of these exercises. And first you have to do yourself the homeworks. After that, you convert your answer to that answer key. Okay, let us go to the class. Parts of speech. Here is some introductions about the chapter, that you already know that what is noun, what is pronoun, and adjectives, verbs, adverbs, and pronoun conjunctions, interjections. Okay, and according to the grammarian, there are 8 parts of speech, that is noun and pronoun, then adjective, verbs, adverb, preposition, conjunctions, and interjections. Noun, you already know that a noun is the name of a thing, and a pronoun is a what that she has the picture. There is a picture now that the girl having a mic in her hand. Okay, then adjectives is a tell what kind of noun. Verb is tells of the things to done. Then a preposition stands before the noun or a pronoun. That conjunctions is about that work as a link. Interjection are the expressions of surprise. That is that the 6 or that is the 8 parts of the speeches. Okay, take the next page 4 and 5. Noun is a word used the naming some person, place, a thing, idea, feeling, or quality. Okay, there can be 5 kind of nouns: proper and common noun, and collective, material, and abstract. Let us see what is proper noun and what is common noun, like that. Proper noun is the name of a particular person, place, or a thing. That is Vipin, Radha, Delhi. These all are the particular person name or a place name. Okay. Then common, the name of given to any every person or a place, or given of the same kinds. That is man, woman, teacher. Then collective noun is a name of a given to a group of collections of similar persons or a things. That is a collections or a group of things. That is people, crowd, army, police, fleet, crew, flock, etc. Then material is a name given to material or a substance of which things are made. That is iron, gold, milk, meat. That is abstract is a name given to the quality or a state of actions. That is goodness, kindness, laughter, then theft, childhood. That is, then we can form the abstract noun from the adjective, verb, or common noun. There is abstract noun from the adjective. They are given the brave, bravery, bold, brave, and cruel, cruelty, like that. Then abstract noun from the verbs: act, action, advise, advice, then admit, admission, arrive, arrival, like that. Then abstract nouns from common nouns: boy, boyhood, captain, captaincy, like that. Okay, then we can also divided the noun as singular and plural nouns, then masculine noun and a feminine noun, then countable and uncountable nouns. Okay, and there are some exercises. Underline the nouns in the sentence and say what kind of noun they are: common, proper, or you have to read this one. After that, you have to do this exercises. Okay, this is very easy exercise. You have to first you have to done yourself. After that, you compare your answer to the answer. Okay, you have to done this homework, Roman letter 1, 2, and 3, that is homework. Okay, page number 6 and 7. There is a pronoun is the word used in the place of a noun. That is, there can be 7 different kind of pronoun. That is personal. There is that is divided to first person, second person, third person. First person, I, me, mine, myself, we, as, ourselves, then ourselves, and ours. Okay, Then second person, you, yours, yourself, yourselves. Then third person, he, his, him, himself, she, her, herself, herself, it, itself, itself, they, theirs, and themselves. Then demonstrative, relative, then interrogative, infinite, distributive, reciprocal. These are the seven different kinds of pronoun. Okay. Then possessive pronoun and possessive adjectives. Let us see what is possessive pronoun and possessive adjective. A possessive pronoun shows ownership but does not come before the noun or in a noun phrase. It can be used to replace a noun. That is, shows a ownership but it does not come before the noun and it can be used as replace the noun. Okay. Then possessive adjective is the adjective used to show the ownership, that is also show the ownership but it comes before the noun. But there is in the possessive pronoun that comes does not comes before the noun, but in the case of pronoun possessive adjectives they comes before the noun. Let us know what whom noun belonging to. This book is mine, that is possessive pronoun. This is my book, that is adjective. Okay. That is, they say that does not come before the noun and it comes before the noun, like that. Here you know that what is the noun and what is the noun, that what is noun, what is adjective. Okay. And there is also some exercises you have to do yourself. Okay. Now take the page number 8 and 9. An adjective is a word that qualifies the add to meaning of a noun or a pronoun. There can be 10 kind of adjectives: proper and descriptive, quantitative, then numeral, demonstrative, interrogative, possessive, emphasizing, and exclamatory and articles. Okay. There are 10 kinds of adjectives. Proper is a Indian, Chinese, American, English, Punjabi, etc. And descriptive, brave, that is about the qualities: brave, good, bad, sick, tall, large, like that. Then quantitative is a much, little, no, something, some, any, on, wall, enough, etc. Then there is a defined cardinal and ordinal. Okay. Cardinal is 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. and the ordinal is first, second, third, fourth, etc. There is also definite and indefinite. Indefinite is all, some, enough, no, many, few, several, etc. and distributive, each, every, either, neither. Then the next column is numeral and demonstrative. Demonstrative is this, that, these, those, such, same. Then interrogative, what, which, whose. Then possessive, my, our, your, his, her, its, their. And emphasizing, won't, very. And exclamatory, what, article, define, indefinite. Definite, indefinite. That is the, a, and. Then you can make the sentence of your own using the given determinants. You have to do that. And after come to next page, there is first one is that, second is fill in the blanks with a suitable adjectives. That is a homework you have to do yourself. And next is verb. Verb is a doing word that tells us something about a person or a thing. It can be described about as something about a person or a thing. There can be 3 kind of verbs, that is transitive, intransitive, and auxiliary. Auxiliary is primary auxiliary, modern auxiliaries. Transitive, it will take as objectives: Rohan flew a kite, she learned her lesson, boys made much noise. Then intransitive is it does not take an object, that is the sunshine, wind blows. And always remember that adverb or a adverb phrase is not an object. You have to remember that, that is adverb or adverb phrase does not an object. Next is auxiliary. It helps the main verb to form a tense. There are 2 kind of auxiliary verbs: primary auxiliary verb, then modal auxiliary verb. Primary auxiliary verb is be, do, have, and their various forms. That is, there is some various forms: be, is, an, are, was, that, etc. Modal auxiliary could, shall, should, will, would, may, might, must, dare. That is, you have learned use of these auxiliary in your previous classes. Take the page number 10 and 11. An adverb is a word which usually qualifies a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. The boys shouted loudly. Here, the adverb loudly qualifies the verb shouted. These grapes are very sour. Here is the adverb very qualifies the adjective sour. An adverb tells how, when, or where something's happened, that is quickly, now, here, etc. And there can be 9 kinds of adjectives: adverbs of time, adverbs of place, adverbs of degree, and adverbs of noun or frequency, adverbs of manner, adverbs of denial or affirmations, adverbs of reasons, interrogative adverbs, and relative adverbs. That is the 9 kinds of adverbs. Okay, and there is a two exercises you have to do yourself. Now take the page number 12 and 30. A preposition is a word used before noun or pronoun to show the place, positions, time, method, relating, and that is the noun or pronoun. Okay. Then the noun or a pronoun used after the preposition is called object of the preposition. And we can put the prepositions into 3 groups. First one is simple prepositions, that is at, by, for, from, in, of, on, out, through, till, up, with, etc. That is simple prepositions. Then compound prepositions is about, what, across, along, among, around, etc. That is all are the compound prepositions. And phrase prepositions are instead of, in case of, that is phrase prepositions. Some of the most used prepositions are preposition of time, preposition of phrase or position, and preposition of movement. That is, preposition of time is at, on, in, until, since, for, before, often, during. Then preposition of a place or a position is on, at, here, in, under, behind, opposite, between, near, in front of. Preposition of movement is up, down, over, through, along, across, into, off, out of, into. You have learned the uses of most of these prepositions in your previous class. And there is one more exercise, and it is next page, in the 30 page. The conjunctions is a word that join two word phrases or clauses or a sentence. This can be two main kinds of conjunctions, that is coordinating conjunctions and subordinating conjunctions. Coordinating conjunctions join the word, phrase, clause, or sentence of equal rank, that is noun with noun, verb with verb, adjective with adjective, like that. Then subordinating conjunctions is joined the subordinating conjunction to its principal clause. Tell me, then I don't know if he would he would pass, like that. The chief subordinating conjunctions are after, because, if, that, though, although, till, before, unless, as, when, where, why. You have already learned these all are things in your previous class. Now the last page of the first chapter, that is 14, and interjections is a word which express some sudden feeling or emotions. In fact, an interjection is a mere sound which stands alone and is not connected with the other parts of the sentence. It is thrown into the sentence to express some sudden feeling as alas, ora, wo, ah, oh, like that. And some interjections of common uses, that some of the interjections common uses are social greetings, they use as a social greetings, emotional outburst, and animal sound. Okay, and in this page is also two exercises you have to do, and the students listen that you have to read this chapter. This is very chapter and very easy chapter. You have to do your homeworks yourself. After that you compare your answer to that answer key. Okay, thank you children.